my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go to special. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go to special. I got no vendettas.
Whoa, get it.
Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Yes, I moved my shawty from Florida to Hollywood. Got some gold, look big on me. Got some goals, it's a list on me. Yellow, I'm rich, I rock and roll. Then the strobe playing tricks on me. The stones hitting different, you supposed to be f***ing me. No, they from Tiffany. Keep my name out your mouth like some wisdom teeth. You wonder why I'm not there with you. I ain't answer my phone in so long. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, cause I got more coming. And yes, I'm Mula Shawty from Rhyming. She been all of my business as of late. I got rich so fast they want this break, can't catch a break. And yes, I know you tired of hating, I'm tired of staring at your face. And if I retaliate, we can go tit for tat today. That's on my mama, that's on Big Sean, that's on Lil A from FLA. I here in LA, tryna make shake, tryna wrap this case. That's a whole 120K to the magistrate for my parents' sake. And you still talking about sharing cake. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phones? I got more coming. Can you break bread with me? Break bread with me. Okay. Can you break bread with me? Break bread with me.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's a ball.
Just getting started here in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Quick move to first. Back to first, and he's safe. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Way high. Swings through that one for strike two. Polanco hanging in there. Crow Armstrong at second with nobody out. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And the sweeper is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kyle Dollar.
There's a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. May checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Bader racing after it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two on, two outs. In the dirt, blocked. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Didn't go. Steps off. Lead runner back to second. Two aboard, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Ball inside.
In the air, left field. And that's the third out. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Hey.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Bichette on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, designated hitter.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Back here in St. Louis, second inning set to go. Michael Busch getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. This one in the air, center field. Scott under this one. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, catcher Moises Ballesteros.
That one inside, look out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. Second inning here, no score. And that's outside, and the count's full. In the air, right field. Walker has a beat on it. 2 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Throw Armstrong.
No, that's the ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. Swanson coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
0-1. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw safe. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in St. Louis, and now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Out towards right center field. Dives and it gets by. And a good start to the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
No.
Runner takes off to third. But it kicks foul. Fouled off. He was late. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Wynn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch out, but no action. Quick toss to first, and he's back standing. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. One out man at first. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that.
I know what I'm doing. I lost my mind. 'Cause I can't get no sleep. None of them girls you better lose my mind. 'Cause I've been giving up so many girls all over the world.
Back here at Busch Stadium. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kyle Stowers. Bader on the move towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Fly to left his first time. And that skips in the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. There's a swing and a drive. That's a base hit. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Michael Busch.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a foul ball.
Ball one.
Got it. That ends the frame. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
First offering way inside, almost got him. The next pitch misses. Ball two. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1.
Timeout.
Now time called at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A shot to the opposite field, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Struck out swinging his first time.
No.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground, right side, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-0.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late.
And he can't come up with it. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Cubs catcher. Moises by it. Theros. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
That one lifted to left. Bader drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a ball popped up. Wind settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Late on that fastball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, right field. 2 down. So up next, Jordan Walker flied to right his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball.
It's softly on the ground to third. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Chris Roycroft takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Cubs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And there's one down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. And that skips in the dirt. Two. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. He'll take a trot around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1. One down. So up next for Chicago, Kyle Stowers. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Line drive, short hop to third. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, C2C11.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that is out of play. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman,
Ahoy! Ball, no.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Suzuki moving under this one. 2 down. Ivan Herrera digs in now. 1 for 2.
Ivan Herrera.
That one's in there. 0-1. late on that fastball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Time called now. Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2-2 now. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, in half up to hit. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Nick Riquet.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one hammered center field, carrying well. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Riquet, the 6-foot lefty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher Moises Ballesteros.
2 down, bases empty. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. Greg Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Hunter Goodman looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Second baseman Jorge Polanco.
New pitcher on here, Riley O'Brien.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In the air to left center. Bader should have this one. And that's the third out.
And we call it romance. I like to hold hands. Yeah, I like to a big dance. I like to.
Well, we go bottom six. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
Wynn started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. And a big swing and a miss. The Cardinals down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, right side of the infield. Bush under it. And a couple of quick outs. So here's Bader now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely counts.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close. Now before the 1-1, time is called.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in St. Louis, top of inning number 7. Now it's Alex Bregman. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Sauer.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Cubs, right
high leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 3-1. Out front, rip foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, one out. Inside, almost got him. Up and in, and it's a full count. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. One out. Runners at first and second. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Here comes Bregman around third. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and they lead by 2.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Still only one out here in the inning.
Ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That one missing inside. And now 3-1. Fouled off left side. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Win to Weatherholt, and that's 2. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. New pitcher now, Javier Assad.
Number 72, Javier Assad.
No, outside.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
The Cardinals. Center fielder Victor Scott the second.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Comes up empty. Sets him down looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beams. Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Swinging a foul out of play. Up the middle, Swanson throws, sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
No.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. We're at the top of the 8th. Dansby Swanson stands in. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Matt Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
That's out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. And the 1-0. Line drive. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first, Jorge Polanco. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Check on the runner. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Yo, 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Stays alive. Pickoff move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs,
And that one fouled off. Man at second.
Ball.
Swanson checks the runner. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Crow Armstrong around third. He will score. And the lead is up to 5. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Stowers swings through it for strike 1.
Ball inside.
1 out and a runner at second.
Ball.
Check
That's a
swing
check.
on the
Did he
2-1.
swing?
Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. The 3-1. Swings through that.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Ryan Stanek taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Next for the Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
In there for strike 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fights it off. You'll see another. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 8th. Here's Harper now.
Harper.
Ball inside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Crow Armstrong on his way over. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Out towards right center field. Suzuki under it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Mason Wynn, 1 for 3.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Ball, no. Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Outside. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Full count pitch. He'll have to wait. Time called to the plate. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long. Back here in St. Louis, digging in, Hunter Goodman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Next for the Cubs, shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Now pitching.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Popped up. Wynn settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Goodman over at first with one away. And that one almost got him.
That's a ball.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. It's 6-2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. And they add on. It's 9-1. One down. Alex Bregman, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
In the air to left center. Bader under it. And that'll do it. Cubs get one of the solo shot. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Harrison Bader. That's outside. Ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, J.J. Weatherhold.
And it's fouled away. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So up next, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. 9.